Singel in the bottom left. And Inno in the top right. Inno is relatively new, I believe, to Combined Arms, but knows what he's doing in RTS games and plays pretty damn well. Singel is such a nice guy. Be a shame if it was to lose then, wasn't it? Nothing too crazy. 1 oil each. No one fighting over the hospital yet. Inno going for a second ref. Singel going for the warp sphere. Building miners versus having a second miner out earlier. I think it normally favors the building the miner. Not if you do that though. I think that's... Did he actually... Is he waypointing his miner? That's really clever, but why wouldn't you waypoint it across here where it's closer? Anyway. Gunwalker out for Singel. He went Gunwalker first? What's this madness? Also, is the game loud enough? It is if I zoom in, which we will be doing later. Also, again, thank you, Dark, for making our 1.33 times play speed. It works very nicely and very well. Yeah, there you go. Now it's loud enough. I've got to remember to actually look at stuff. Had a bit to drink today, chaps. We had a bit to drink. We got a Seeker. Hang on. Seeker's faster? No? Okay. That looks very... Oh. That looks more like normal speed. Even that looks kind of a bit fast, but maybe it's because I never see Seekers. Always see interlopers being built. Seeker maybe to deal with the Gunwalker? No, because they're versus heavy armor. MCV move out of Inno. Singel's MCV is already been moved. Inno with much better eco though. But then he's produced a lot more inf. Singel has been pretty bare bones with his army. If this hits him now, he's... Well, we have Darkeners to deal with the Gunwalker. Wait, did he lose a miner? No. Gonna zoom out so we can see what happens in both places. That looks like he's backing off. Army production graph. About the same. Even have Storm Riders out. I'm sure he can stop the army. He hasn't seen it, man. That's his problem. I don't think you pull this army back. I think that army is never making it back in time. Use it to cut off reinforcements and kill what you can. Unfortunately, he made that decision a bit late. The micro on the corruptor was a bit weak as well. I mean, this caught him with his pants, caught him with his pants down. More Darkeners out. Nice micro out of Inno. Targeting the Corruptor. I must admit, it's something that I've commented on a few times. Players not microing artillery and Corruptors to attack infantry and not using tanks to target artillery. Flame tanks and Corruptors. You know, and just doing a Control A, smash! But this is Jova. MCV about to go down. Inno's base still fully intact. Alright, Central. You're dead, mate. GG out. Oh, yeah.
Battle control.
In one goes to innovation. Sorry. Force of habit. Inno. Sinjil sticking with the same faction all 3 games.
Battle control initialized.
Inno going any again, getting GDI arc, getting the robots, I think it was described as the noob faction the other day. Being very good for having a lot of really nice early stuff, but it being a bit too expensive and not really having anything going for it late game. If that is correct, then that's my opinion. If it's incorrect, then I'm just repeating what somebody in Twitch chat said. You know, a little bit faster. Sorry, slower. You know, going for that Rav. I mean, I'm not a fan of this at all. Refinery second build, mate. You gotta get your oils, or at least try and contest your oils. This is not a thing at all. There are two oils per player here. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are positioned interestingly. Engineers can get sniped from the low ground. There is a barrel helpfully placed next to where the engineer might try and capture the oil from. 3 grenadiers. Can you kill anything with 3 grens? Probably. If you try hard enough. Is that him microing? It must be. I question this, man. I really do. Why not mine in a line nearest to your refinery? If you're going to the effort of microing a miner, why are you microing it up here? Maybe I'm missing something, but that seems counterintuitive. Second miner out for Inno. And Sinjil going for the Seeker first build. Sinjil actually going double Seeker. See, I don't think I'm missing anything. It seems a little bit weird. Excellent. Good. Nothing fills me with more confidence than when Twitch chat agrees with me. Inno does see this is untaken. The Grenadiers get the ref. Force the sell on the ref. They got power too. Yeah, I'm sorry I missed that. I wish there was a rewind button. I had no expectation that they would get very much. Engineer? Eno actually had 2 free oils in the middle. Didn't get either of them. Sindel can rebuild that ref, but he's so far behind. Weak versus infantry. Oh, not that weak. His building warriors does get the power. You know, it's low power. That's pretty bad in CA. I would have gone for the Harveys though. Really? Another Guardian drone up there. Another Grenadier. And this army split a Gunwalker and 5 warriors. Take care of a Grenadier. And Visceroid actually doing work. Oh, an advanced guard tie. You do not want to be there, my friend. That's some bullshit. That is some bullshit. We can blame Dark for that. Looks like the same strat as before. 7 big blobs Sigil couldn't handle. Yeah. And, you know, when it's 7 big blobs he can't handle, it's not really an unsurprising strat, right? It's pretty much the basic CA strat. Sigil, though, give him his due, is recovering. It needs to micro these miners. But the Gunwalkers are out. He still has 2 out of those 3 Seekers. And I've been talking too much because I've been doing RA2 casting. And so I'm used to nattering away. NBC suits? Yeah, you got the money, I guess. And your imp's got to turn into a Visceroid. Why are we fighting this? Why are we pulling our Seekers, which are strong versus buildings, away? Oh, no. Strong versus buildings, not defense. Yeah. Gunwalker's doing damage? Yeah, but fighting under the AGT, you got to pull back and harass the miners. Moving. No. I know what you're trying to do, but surely you scout there first, right? And he sees it. Did he see it? I don't think he did. But Eno is definitely going to see this. He's gone defense upgrade. There's no hotkey for upgrades. Terrible. Bombardment level 1. Quick look at the army graph. Sigil actually way ahead. 10k versus 8k, 7k, sorry. And there we go. Now Eno sees this. He knows that there is going to be forward production. The whole defensive advantage isn't going to work. What's the play? We got medium tanks out, Vulcans, another ref because he is broke. Yep, as is Sigil. But well, Sigil's balancing it. And this is looking bad. Like, well, a lot of disintegrators do have the Ravagers out there. Stay away from the AGT. I'm not sure about killing the drone comm center. Wait, he hasn't upgraded to drone tanks, has he? So why are we killing this? I'm not entirely sure. And there's a GG. Okay, that was impressive. That was unexpected.
Control terminated.
Very good recovery. And in game number 3 of this series, we'll play Stromberg, who is apparently insane. And we have that series.
Battle control initialized.
All right, what do we got? We have okay, you know, actually picked Marked of Cain. He went any for the other 2, so he's picked Marked, and that could be a flex. He's got Screen, he got GDI, and now he wants to pick Nod. Who knows? Gets the Venoms, gets the Acolytes and the Templars, quantum capacitors, switch upgrades. Was that a laser? For like medium tanks, for light tanks, and or is it just the upgrades laser units? Maybe it's the upgrades laser units, not the light tank laser. Can't remember. And then some, you know, random stuff. Nod versus Screen. Nod is the Nod is kind of the weakest faction in ladder. I don't know if specifically Marked of Cain are. Wait, is he Marked of Cain? Yeah, he is. We have 4 oils. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 flamers. Exactly the same strat as last game, except flame troops instead of grenadiers. Strong versus infantry buildings. Try and get that ref. And look at this, like infantry everywhere, fanning out. Sees everything except the inf 5 warrior blob. Which Syndrome do that to try and intercept an engineer? I don't know. Plasma cannon, most OP defense in the game. Can you get anything? No. Production, sorry. We have War Factory out for Reno. Sindel. Sorry, no, I'm getting the colors mixed up. It's because Sindel's flag is purple. Sindel going for another ref because he's already got a War Factory. Yeah. Both were no army. Or at least none on the field. 2 oils for Sindel here. Oh, sorry, it's because of a damn purple flag. Two oils for Inno, 1 for Sindel. Recon bikes? Only 2 of them though. It can deal with them, okay? That's a dealable number. Another miner out. We see 4 for Inno and 3 for Sinjul here. Army graph 1,000 and 2,700. You know, who cares kind of territory. Sinjul just building a Darkener. No, and it's what I'm interested in. Yeah, that's dead. With a full load as well. In exchange, Sinjul takes out Inno's oil. Inno has expanded. What, another 2 barrages? Ooh. I think that was technically possible for Inno to get if he hadn't actually been moving around. And it just fired everything and then moved and let them reload their rockets. And now Sinjul's army is starting to look a little bit more sensible, as is Inno's. We still got Darkeners and Ravagers coming out. I mean, that makes sense. Ravagers go down to infantry, Darkeners go down to tank, with a couple of interlopers at the front to defend. However, unlike campaign, they don't come full of infantry and then deploy when you get first hit. Man, I'm really looking forward to the next 5 missions of Combined Arms. I had a lot of fun playing this. So long as there's no stupid harvest the Tiberium. Oh, we'll give you no tech units. We'll give the opponent. We'll give Nod like. We'll give you no air units. That was the big thing. We'll give Nod stealth obelisks. It was literally a worst mission of all of CA. Flamers can't get in close. No, taken down. Darkeners have to retreat. The artillery's out as well. The warriors actually would work quite well in a retreat. Given the Darkener slows units. We finally have a ground stabilizer out. We have Storm Riders though. Boring. Really? And another warp sphere. I'm sorry, which costs 2,700? Why? Portal is 500. And I'm not is 500. Nuclear power plant is 300. Power plant is 300. Even a grab stabilizer is only 500. Darkener trying to take out a miner. Doesn't get it though. I'm not sure about that. Central Zeke and you know Zeke as well. 5 miners versus 4. I'm not sure you can afford that, chum. I'm not sure you can afford it. Not the building. Obviously, you can afford the building. I mean, producing out of both. Pathfinder deletes that Darkener with perma sloper running down fences. Oh, was that it there? Ah, yes. Good spot. Okay, this is where the big fight is, though. No base fences, obviously. Storm Rider, not really going to be able to get much. These recon bikes in the back, though. That was huge. And then we have the Buzzer Swarm as well used on top. Now, that miner might get taken out as a target of opportunity. Oh, yeah, moved at the wrong time. I'm not sure if, yeah, this has updated. And Inno losing a lot more than Sinjul did there. 2 miners? Yes, he does. There you go, Tiberium scan used. And in fact, Inno will now know how many miners Sinjul has. He can at least guess, right? Those corruptors, very powerful. Sorry, I said it. Sinjul only had 2 miners while looking at Inno. Another ref. Not a fan. Not a fan. You're broke. Don't try and build an interloper, right? Well, I mean, you're broke. How to fix being broke? Only build eco. But I think it's too little, too late. Yeah, because his ref finished. He got another ref here. But they're just getting picked off. Oh, I put it down to 1 speed. My bad. And this is the end. 1 miner. Oops. Darkeners. Zero Harveys. Yeah, too much harassment. Yeah. Too many units out for Inno. He was all over the place. Sinjul, you know, when you start losing that eco, went on a downward spiral. He didn't have the unit. He couldn't build the units. Enough units to place them everywhere. And build up his eco. And you know, just kept on hitting those flanks. That was nasty.
Battle control.
As in, I would have been very frustrated. I would have felt pretty miserable after that one. Hopefully, Sinjul didn't know. It was tough. It was, yeah. He was just split everywhere. The only reason it got that bad was because it happened so early, and it shouldn't have happened that early. Those bikes got away with bloody murder of those miners. Right, well, series number 2. Let me go and get the maps, because I don't even look at the maps. That's where the maps need to go. Spoilers. Of course, we know what the maps are. The maps are, of course, Inno versus Stromberg. So you just watched it win. It's been a long day, guys. It's been a long day. Yeah.
Battle control initialized.
Okay. Pause. Both gone any. Both have gone any. Versus Inno Zocom. Undefeated in group stage. He was. In fact, I can show you the group stages. Maybe? Yes. Yes, I can, because I still have it here, because I am just that good, boys and girls. Kato went undefeated. Stromberg went undefeated. Everybody else lost some games, including Inno. And Stromberg going any rapid reaction force. Rapid reaction force being the kind of maneuverable GDI faction. You have obviously the hover MLRS, which move faster than regular MERLs and can rotate, because they hover, accelerate faster and can turn faster as well. And shoot while moving, but regular MERLs don't shoot while moving. Either way, they're better. Auroras, don't ever see those. Pitbulls, rarely see those. Hover mammies, never really see those. Anyway, Zocom, the best faction in the game. At least I like them. With the Ion mammies. They got damaged. So you got damage versus maneuverability here. I think rapid reaction takes this. It'd be helpful if I hit the play button. So Inno on the left and on the right in purple, Stromberg on the left in green. Let's have a look, see who places stuff first. Both of them very fast. Okay, so Inno going for exactly what he did last series. We watched, going for probably 3 of these grenadiers. Yep. And then an engineer. 4 oils. We've seen this map. This is game number 2. No, it wasn't. It was game number 3. It was literally the last map we saw. I think it's been a very long day. Players favored. Probably Stromberg. I don't know these guys, but Inno is new but good at RTS games. Stromberg went undefeated in the group stage and won the last major tournament. Like, and dropped like 2 games or something, I think somebody said. Stromberg with 1 oil. Can you shoot over barbed wire? No, you can't. Does get the oil. Does get the refund on the NG. Gotta be careful about that. It is gonna get that oil as well. Now Inno going 2 refs, 1 war. Oh! What are we at? 230? Right. We're rewatching it. We're rewatching that. We're at 230. We can double speed it. That was important. I'm so sorry I missed that. Somebody needs to invent a rewind feature.
Battle control initialized.
That would have been fast. Jesus Christ. Max speed is fast. Or a Seek. No. Did I just miss it again? Did I literally... Okay, I'm messing around with the fast speed. My bad, guys. Nah, because basically you're playing the game. That's how it was explained to me. The replays in OpenRA are basically you playing the game. 1 minute. Okay. Now we'll just play from here. So the engineer gets in here. Where are these bloody grenadiers? They went around the bottom. That's why we didn't see them. That's why we didn't see them. I need a drink. This is where it turns out he only got the power. I thought he got so much of this. Well, I thought he came down from the top and the ref gets sold. That's why I was confused, guys. That's such a big hole in his face. I thought he got a lot. Oh dear. Well, anyway. Selling the rifle, of course, gave him the conscripts and minigunners. You can tell I'm an RA2 player, right? Calling the miners and conscripts. Connies. Anyway, back to the game. Inno on 2 oils. Stromberg on 3. On 1. God. I don't know what's wrong with me, chat. I'm staying hydrated. Medium tanks coming up for Stromberg. 3 RVs to 4. In a building a 5th. Stromberg's gonna struggle. He's building a ref though. Yeah, okay. Because otherwise he's gonna struggle on this one patch. So actually it's not as bad as it looks, because at the moment Stromberg is I like Stromberg's position better, or it looks on the surface like Stromberg's in a better position, but that lack of eco is going to hurt him. Okay. What if I go like this? Can I see how much is in these? No, I can't. Gren's coming for another try. Humvee. Stromberg running another minus, so it's going to be 5-5. Mr. Shamu, thank you for the follow, my guy. Okay, they're both kind of trying to out-eco each other here. We have seen Inno move down there. Stromberg not moving yet. Stromberg is Chinese, by the way, I believe. I've been told. I think. This fight goes to Stromberg. No, it doesn't. Should go to Stromberg. I thought he might, Inno might have had more riflemen in that. Either way, it's a Pyrrhic victory for Stromberg. He, $2,000 of infantry, $3,000 of inf. We'll see this graph update in a second, but it's basic inf, right? It's not like major mech units that take 20-30 seconds to build were destroyed. And in fact, yeah, bases in the way. Sorry. Stromberg actually loses more dollar-wise and especially percentage-wise of his army. Inno with 1 extra minus, 5 to 6. And with 3 oils now. This Humvee, not really gonna do much. Will be annoying though. These guys, this will heal. When it's healed it will turn into a regular oil, or do you need to, can you capture the husk? Now, Inno's army is a lot more expensive. Why is it a lot more expensive? Is it just the tanks? How much is tank? 900. What's the imp valued at? Oh, that's quite cool. I didn't know if I double clicked and held shift, it would select everyone's. Yeah, it's just the tanks that's making up that value. I thought it might have been a commander or something in here. Merle's being coming out for Inno. We have Inno going for the superior firepower. That gives him an extra 5% damage. 3% damage. One of them is 3%. It's not defense. I feel like it's damage actually. And range was given 5%. But I might be wrong. When that Merle's comes along, this is over. Yep. Captain, how's it going, man? You can capture the husk. And there's the GG. Stromberg losing his first game of the tournament. Inno, who again, while I know neither of these guys well at all, even Inno is relatively new to CA. Have you ever played CNC Renegade? I played Renegade. I played Renegade X. I used to play it a lot. I used to play it. I went for about a month of playing it 4 or 5 times a week every evening. I mainly just play Renegade X at the weekend now, but only when I can for the pug event that they have when everybody's in voice on each team, and it's kind of like semi-serious. It's not serious, but everybody is on voice so that people can communicate, which is fun. I'm gonna try and do it tomorrow. It's just I've normally had stuff on at the weekends the last few weeks. If I have nothing that I have to do, then I will do one game. I'll do one night of Ren X. Normally Sunday, because Sunday's pop more busy than Saturday. But yeah, Renegade multiplayer never really bothered with. Hey Zed, cheers buddy. Cheers Niet. Renegade I played through the campaign back when I did my mega campaign around Christmas. The multiplayer I'm not a big fan of. Like I'd rather play Renegade X. But that's because I like vehicle combat, and I'm terrible at FPS games.
Battle control initialized.
Okay. But I'm in a W3D Hub Discord. I met a few of the W3D Hub guys. And so I'm really gutted I missed the Apocalypse Now, the Red Alert 2 version of Renegade that they did for the CNC remaster. I was on holiday at the time, unfortunately. I've tried the Tiberian Sun version of Renegade that they've got. I can't remember what any of these are called. I've tried the Red Alert 1 version of it, which is also fun. Have I? Yes. And I've tried the June version of it, which is also fun. Technically, I'm a beta tester for the W3D Hub guys. But that's just because I've met them and they're nice. Except Team Wolf. Team Wolf's a horrible individual. No one likes Team Wolf. Anyway. Stromberg in the green again. I love a guy who sticks to the same color for every game instead of changing or going random color. I don't know why. Wait, was there no purple last game as well? Have I said I've had a long day? Right, let's just pause it. What the fuck's going on? Stromberg with 2 miners Producing a power plant because he needs a power plant. Makes sense. Is not producing any inf though, because he's nearly broke. Also makes sense. Also with 2 miners. Also not producing it because he's broke, and also producing a power. Yeah, okay, right. So we're on track. Oils. Stromberg got his. Inno got his. And then there's one in the middle. Yeah. Now this fight in the middle, I don't know what wins, a warrior or rifle infantry. My gut instinct says a warrior wins a 1v1, but I think the splash from rifle is bigger. I have no data to back that up. However, given the positioning, Inno loses this catastrophically. You will see Stromberg lose, I think, 3 guys, and Inno will lose... at least those 7. Let's see how this plays out. What did I say? 3 guys? That was 3, and that was all of those 7. Maybe Stromberg lost 4. It's like I'm actually good at casting video games. War factories coming out for both. Makes sense. We also have a plasma turret coming out. Well, maybe a pocket plasma. Almost. Fuck you. We also have a hospital down here. Lots of gems for both players. That's why I'm getting confused, guys. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I think this is terrible. This is just a gut instinct to anybody building in, like, in a square. I think putting your buildings next to each other is bad because your units have to go around places to path. It also makes them exposed to splash damage, and it just defends me. This, on the other hand, looks like Red Alert 2, and this makes me horny. So yeah. You done a playthrough of the CA campaign? Yeah, I have. It was incredibly fun. Except for one mission. This lags. First screen mission where you have to get Tiberium. Yeah, I did it on hard, man. I'd never played CA or OpenRA before I come into this. I play it on hard. Mission 1 of the Allies, I didn't think was too bad. Then it started getting hard, but I thought, okay, fine. Did it. And I got absolutely fucked at the very end. And then I played the rest of the campaign with PTSD. And did not get fucked for the rest of the campaign. Like, there was no gotcha moments for the rest of the campaign. It was fucking mission 1. Allied mission 2. I can't remember which one Allied mission 2 was. I was very disappointed with Battle Fortresses. And got a bit it went a bit wrong because I put GGIs in Battle Fortresses, and the enemy at the end of the Allied campaign, and Nod sends air, and I was like, yeah, be fine. Send my Battle Fortresses under the enemy air, and my Battle Fortresses died because GGIs can't shoot air when they're inside of them. Escort the trucks. Oh, those trucks. I don't know what's in those trucks, but yeah, they got some bullshit mechanics working on those trucks. It was very good fun. Dark did a really good job. The GDI campaign is the best bit. I also broke a mission. The Soviet mission or the Knob mission where you get the hackers. Is that so? It's Soviet. I managed to take over a GDI base and go through various guard towers and I brute force my way through. I'm still not entirely sure how you're supposed to do part of that without brute force, but apparently you're not supposed to need brute force at all. And I did, and I built a giant army of mammoths. Dark's like, The fuck? I said, yeah. Called skill. Anywho, back to this game. Inno, hang on 1 second. Inno is playing Iraq. He gets toxin troopers, replace flame troopers, rad troopers, replace shock troopers. That's great in Red Alert 1 environment. Yeah, man. Yeah, so combined arms adds in RA1, Allied, Soviet, GDI, Nod, and Screen. It's got units from Red Alert 1 and Red Alert 2 in it. It's got units from CNC 1 and CNC 3. Kind of skips over Tiberian Sun. Mostly. It's got a few. It's a bit like Dawn of the Tiberian Age in that regard. It's like a parallel. It's like if Dawn of the Tiberian Age was made in a parallel world. Is there anything in balance? They have a competitive ladder, man. Yeah. Yeah, they have a competitive ladder. I think they've got all the factions are played. There are 3 factions per race or per sort of house. Yeah, it is 3. Yeah, so there's 12. There's 15 factions. There's 15 factions in total. Sorry, there's 4 factions per house. You have Nod, then you have the 3 Nod sub-factions. So that's 4 Nod in total. And then you have the same with the others. Hey, Dark, yeah. 4 sub. I forgot the vanilla ones, Dark. But yeah, everything's balanced except 1 or 2 of the Nod houses. Or Nod in general is quite low tier. Like 3 out of the 4 Nod factions are in like the bottom third in terms of win rate. But it's balanced. They've just got lowest win rate. So I think Dark was saying about a month ago that Nod needs a buff. Anyway, I don't know if anybody else knows what's going on in this game. Oh, that's where it is. Yep. Yep, Screen has Mothership. But just because it's got Mothership and, you know, just because it's got units from other games doesn't necessarily mean they will work exactly the same or that they're, you know, as effective as they are in those games, right? Like I said, there's battle fortresses in this, but GGIs can't shoot air when inside a battle fortress. Battle fortresses are definitely not very good in this. Ino loves his Hinds. Yeah, he does. That's a good point. Hinds are very good. Chain guns and anti-tank rockets. 1 miner goes down. Ooh, and another Seeker gets caught by the Inf. And the net is closing on Stromberg. Ino needs to move his MCV. Or just build a RAF. Army size, we are looking at 17 versus 20. So Ino's a little bit ahead. We have a Katusha. The Rad Trooper looking pretty scary. Don't push the plasma cannon. It will kill your whole army. Everybody knows that. Oh no. You might as well stand and fight. Your entire army, like, so important thing to remember, right? If your entire army is going to get destroyed when you're running away, don't run away. Because as you noticed, half of Ino's army here has died and they at no point have done damage. Since running away, they have done no damage and yet half of them are dead. If those units hadn't been moving, they would have been shooting back and they would have done some damage. So always think, am I actually going to be able to escape? If no, don't escape. Fight, because you're going to die anyway. You might as well take your enemy with you. You know, he saves 4K's worth of units versus having... Now, having said that, I have an amendment to make. It is, however, perfectly acceptable to run away and have your enemy chase you if you're hitting him in the flank and you're dragging their army away. So in Inno's case, it was a genius move. I was speaking more generally, of course. In this specific case, it was, of course, the right thing to do. 3 miners go down here for Stromberg, which is nasty. And will make Stromberg about as broke as Inno is. So, he's putting Stromberg's army away from left. Exactly. Exactly. And that's why I said it was genius. And I was only talking in the general case, not this specific one. I think they bought it. Those 2 miners need to be moved. Probably. Maybe not. No, they don't. One on a tree, even though the dead field is fine. Now, what can Inno muster here? Given there's a pause feature, I'm taking to using it to analyze what's going on. Especially when I'm not sure what's going on. Excellent use of the Hinds. These do get the refs. But the Hinds do all go down. Can you hold here? Nope, because these aren't plasma turrets. These are only chemical towers. And therefore they are mere mortals. But 2 of them come out. Wait, what? Did you lose another miner? What keeps exploding? Oh, the husks. Wow. Unarmed non-combatants. Jesus Christ. Power drop. Real nice. Would have been nicer if it had air over here to do some bonus damage. But please stop. I don't know what's doing that, but that's a lot. Oh yeah, we have the Rad Troopers. Rad Troopers, strong versus infantry and light armor. Not so good, however, versus interlopers. The Hinds coming in from the side, doing so much damage. Stromberg's expanding quite well here, and the problem Inno has, oh, no, never mind. I take it all back. Inno's fine. Production, are we going to see some cool tech anytime soon? No, or a Rhino tanks. Is this an upgrade? I think it was, right? Armor Doctrine. Specializes in tanks. Rhino tanks. Replaces heavy tanks. Apocalypse tanks. Replaces mammoth tanks. Reactive armor, tank drop, and industrial plant. Now, I've never played with this. In the campaign, you don't have any of this. Except for, you don't have the paths except for GDI. So I don't know how this works. But I do know what the units are like. Oh, no, hang on a minute. That's just, okay. Yeah, no. The Armor Doctrine is basically just what you get in the campaign, which unlocks then the upgrades that you get in campaign. So it's basically you have to do an extra upgrade in multiplayer. And it will lock you out of some other stuff. Seize this push. Tesla coil coming out. The air will come in. This army is They're getting bunched up. This is dead. He's pulling the miners away nice and quick. I like this. I didn't like that. I know it kind of seems counterintuitive, but I think you hold back the air and go in with the infantry and then hit from the back. Because otherwise, now Stromberg, he counts your air hard. You got very little with it. Holy shit. That's effective. These rad troopers are very nice. Otherwise known as desolators. Wait, are they known as desolators? No, desolators are a unit in this, right? They're in fact not desolators. And this is now looking very bad for Stromberg. One miner goes down. Gunwalker's not flanking. The heavy tank's just doing a lot of work here. And Rhino's even better than the heavies. And as GG, Inno takes 2 games. Wait, this was game 2. Oh, shit.
Battle control terminated.
Did they play all 3 games? They upgrade to Desos. Or is this last one a fake? It's a fake. I got bamboozled by Dark. I know Dark said he was going to add in dummy games, but I didn't actually pay attention to the map preview. Yeah. So that series only went to 2 games. Good lord. That's the first time that's happened. I closed. Oh, did I close that window or did it crash? Oh, restore. Thank God for that. Ah, but I had everything open. Here we go. So this is how the brackets stand. That's it for the casting. That's it. We had 5 games. We casted 5 games. There were potentially 6. And we have 5 full screen. This is that. What a useless full screen system that is. We have Inno beating Stromberg 2-0. Stromberg did not drop a single game in the group stage. Inno versus Hyper. Wow. Inno versus Blackened scheduled for tomorrow. Nice. Nice. Then you're going to be held up by Oops or Gavin. Hyper and Inno both looking strong. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. I don't know. Inno. Hyper looked stronger. Back from holiday. Okay. Inno has lost to Hyper before. We've seen it in some 1v1s, I think. And we've seen Inno lose a few times in 1v1s. Inno, by reputation alone, Stromberg should have been better than Inno. I don't know if Inno played really, really well there, or Stromberg played not as good as he usually does. I get the impression, because I didn't see Inno do anything magical, that Stromberg didn't play quite as well as maybe he usually does. But then I don't know these guys' history and backstory. So I would put my bet on Hyper. Stromberg underperformed there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Hyper did lose. Went double war factor both games. Yeah. Oh yeah, credit to Inno. Inno played solid. Like absolute. He played solidly. 100%. Don't want to take anything away from him. But there's a difference between players doing really well and beating their opponent and their opponent underperforming and losing, right? So I mean, here it was a bit of both. But it'll be interesting to see if Hyper turns up and, you know, brings his A game. An average Hyper versus an average Inno, right? Because what we saw was not an average Stromberg. Who cares? Underperformed against Hyper as well? Yeah, he did. 100%. 100%. You could see that clearly. So you're right, maybe. And who cares? He even won a game. But he did kind of fluff game three. He bottled it. Inno's gonna win? Well, we'll see. Either way, of course, there is a losers bracket, so none of these players are out yet. They're all still in. We got Leggy and Hands. That's going to be interesting to see. Who cares? Going all the way through the bracket. Yeah. Who cares versus Stromberg over here? That's going to be your sort of semi-final to watch, right? That's going to be interesting. Anyway, I think I might call it. Have an early night. Who cares about Sindel? Possibly for years it was just those two in competitive. Man, Sindel, I don't know, man. He kept doing the same build and he kept ruining it. It's like he was holding himself back by not blobbing infantry. Like, respect for playing an RA2 playstyle, but he just didn't seem active early game enough. He was going power ref racks, even like not even building the racks to get the oils. Even Legato was building a racks to get engineers to get oils, and you know, he was doing no imp builds. But yeah, we shall see. Anyway, I'm gonna raid Linux. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon. Do some more Empire Earth, and then Renegade X in the evening. I think I'd like to. I will catch you then. Good night.